So today this video will tell you about the equilibriums and how it is affecting you in your daily lives. The law of unification. What is the secret that I've been speaking about? It is a law of unification and it can be described as follows. First, what is an equilibrium? At any point in time where a person or an object or multiple people and objects have a mutual impact in common that has enough force to produce any pain and consciousness or discomfort, there is a point, only if this point is a fraction of a second where all opposing force will equal zero. And a total equilibrium or balance will occur. Simultaneously creating a static force that has a complete absence of matter, energy, space and time, but is infinite and has all the potential qualities of matter, energy, space and time, also known as mass. Therefore, following the law of conservation of energy, the theory where nothing in our universe is ever destroyed, but just alters its form and becomes something else, the destruction of any mass will forever exist, in potential, as a static that parallels and contains all of the initial force of the moment of original impact. The above may take a little bit of time to learn, but there is no way to present this theory except by doing so in its complete form. With a few practical examples and a bit of explanation, you should be able to grasp this concept and gain a practical understanding of how it can affect us in our daily lives. Let us say an Olympic runner decides he is going to run as fast as he possibly can into a brick wall. He starts running, and sure enough, he runs straight into a wall and hits it head-on. As a result, he knocks himself completely unconscious, loses half of his teeth, and breaks his jaw from hitting the wall at full speed. Looking at this situation, it will not be obvious that there is any type of balance, let alone a moment of no motion, but there is. It is only hard to spot because we cannot usually see things that happen so quickly and on such a small scale. The point of balance occurs right between this runner hitting the wall and after having done so. What we are looking at here is a static point that forms at the exact moment that this guy hits the wall while running into it. It may only take a fraction of a second to hit, but static energy records everything that takes place around this runner the moment he does. It is a point at which the analytical mind slightly or completely shuts down and the reactive mind takes over and records what goes on. Here is what forms unconsciousness as we know it. As a result, something in the environment or life can approximate what took place in a past situation and alters a person's behavior. It can also happen that we do this to ourselves by putting our attention back on an incident unknowingly or knowingly. Have you ever met someone that is always talking about the same bad experience for days on end while never doing anything about it? And as time goes on, it only seems to get worse for them instead of better. So Ron found a way to handle these equilibriums. Generally, we have something bothering us that we would like handled. Can you locate a point of equilibrium regarding? I would like to indicate that it is your bypass charge. Is this a point of equilibrium or unequilibrium? Is that a point of equilibrium in matter, energy, space, time, or awareness? I would like to indicate that it is a point of equilibrium If you find it is an equilibrium, you do the same command replacing equilibrium by unequilibrium. Is this a point of unequilibrium in no matter, no energy, no space, no time, or no awareness? I would like to indicate that it is a point of unequilibrium in. Then you ask, spot again the equilibrium in that again. Does that seem to have blown? If not, is there an earlier similar point of equilibrium? Now spot the point of equilibrium in the earlier similar event. Then start again from step 2 and continue. You continue till you get a minor end phenomenon or a bigger one. You can apply that to any equilibrium. You could even do this take on an IRC break or an upset. A static experiencing via the process of experiencing matter, energy, space, and time, which form a composite part of awareness. If two static beings were in a room, how would they communicate with one another and know that what they are experiencing is real? Well, one of them decides that they have a great idea, and that idea is a pretty and shiny thing called a diamond. He then puts this out with all of the mess necessary for it to exist, so that the other guy can experience it and become aware of what it is, a diamond. Since these are two completely separated beings that may never merge, but at times can misidentify things, the other guy needs to experience the mess of the diamond to know or be aware of what it is. At least what the other being intended it to be at the time he created it. When all elements of mess are present, a being has an experience and awareness of something which is in balance, equilibrium, to the degree that they can personally tolerate or enjoy it. While on the flip side, if one or more of these elements are missing, then there is a lack of equilibrium, which then becomes an unequilibrium and unawareness. What is a lack of awareness, or awareness anyway? You got it. What we have come to know as unconsciousness, though it is not unconsciousness, and it is more a lack of a full and balanced experience. Whenever there is a break in either matter, energy, space, or time, then there is a break in experience and awareness itself. So, this does not just apply to circumstances that would prevent someone from getting into session, such as an IRC break, PTP, overt, or miswithdrawal, but to pretty much every moment of someone's life and wool track. You wanted a potato for dinner and got no potato. You now have a break in matter or energy, and what happens next? You are crying over no potato, an IRC break on infinity, which is a drop in energy. This discovery can probably be turned into a whole series of processes. But I will only be presenting a rudiment form here to remedy any situation that may prevent someone from getting into session. I rudiments command. What is occurring? Can you locate a point of equilibrium regarding whatever was originate on the above step? I would like to indicate that it is your bypass charge. Is that a point of equilibrium in matter, energy, space, time, or experience? Take whichever is or is indicated by the PC. I would like to indicate that it is a point of equilibrium in. Does that seem to have blown? If the PC says that it has, then move on by asking number 1 again, or can you spot another point of equilibrium in that again? This is done on the same incident, skipping number 1 above and going into step 2 to 7. At any time you get a blowdown with VGIs, then check with the PC to see whatever they are looking at has blown. And if it has, continue by asking for another point of equilibrium until a Funen phenomenon occurs. So this equilibrium take was so simple to apply. You can even apply it without an emitter. And life looks like lighter after that. Up to you now. But you can contact us in the website www.esperianis.eu. If you need more help, you will always be welcome.